What's going on, guys? My name is Yellow S2K and welcome to some Monster Energy Supercross the game. We are back at our Head Start series. This is round 4. We are at Glendale at the Phoenix Stadium. And yeah, we are going to hop into this track. I did do a little bit of qualifying just to get used to it before starting the video because I have not ridden this track before. So I wouldn't say I'm the most confident about it, but it's definitely a difficult track. You'll see as we go. The AI seems to be pretty quick, but they always seem pretty quick in qualifying, and then the race is slightly different. So hopefully I can show you guys the track a little bit here, get a little more comfortable, and then we'll hop into that heat race. For those of you guys that haven't been watching, go back. But we're doing a 5-second head start for the heat race, 2.5 seconds if I have to go to a semi or an LCQ, and then we're doing 10 seconds for the main event. Now, I don't know if that needs to change. I don't want to make it easy. That's the whole point of this, is making it a little harder because the AI can be a little easy at times. But I want it to be somewhat plausible to be able to come back and get a win. So I considered switching it down to 7 seconds, but we'll see how things go. We'll just kind of play it by ear. Ooh, that's like concrete. But I don't know. I've been riding pretty decent in the last rounds. No big mistakes. Maybe one little one per race or so, but man, I can't keep getting 5th places and 4th places and stuff like that. Like, that's just not going to fly. We're not going to win a championship or come close if we're going to get that every time. And part of the reason I say that is in this game it seems like the top group of guys are at the top most of the time. So it's pretty hard to make up points when those guys are always the ones getting 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and you're in 4th. You're just going to be losing points left and right. So, I don't know. Something to think about. But I don't really want to lower it, but we'll just kind of see. I don't want it to just be an impossible feat. But we'll see. We'll see. Jump into the whoops. I actually think that line works out pretty well. I can click 5th here. Don't know if it's needed. Definitely have to hit 5th down the straightaway here. And all of the AI are all going inside here. I think it's the way to go in the game to be able to compete with the AI. A little sketchy there. I'm doing this triple and then single into the finish line. It works okay. It's a little bit of a clunky line, but we'll do it if that's what needs to be done. This section just triple, 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 pretty straightforward. Don't know if it's really worth throwing any scrubs there. Double, on, off, triple. Got to make sure you don't overjump that triple too bad so you can get the triple out. That's the only difficult thing there. Pretty straightforward. Triple, triple. Throw a scrub when you can. Triple into the corner. This is that one where you can launch into the whoops here. Launch into them, click 4th. I almost OJ'd it though. I'm not sure what gear I want to take that corner in because you can really, really rail it. And then again, got to figure out the braking point here. I've crashed there a handful of times because it's a little bit difficult in this game under hard braking. It's not something you really do that often. And I had the brakes switched up so you can see my back end was coming up, so I was just hitting the front brake. I need to maybe tap the rear brake, something like that. So there's these little things that this track in particular is going to take a little bit of messing with. But as you can see, we are top of the board in qualifying, so I think we're in a decent position to hop over and try to check out this heat race, qualify in, and then we'll give it everything we got come main. But I think the heat race will be a great opportunity for us to see if it's worth altering the head start. I hope not, but we'll do whatever we got to do to make this actually make sense. Like I said, I just picked 10 seconds out of nowhere. I just decided to try it. It was not very calculated, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have to. See if we can get Reed into this corner. Just try to hold the inside so you can see. Ooh, wow. Oh, Reed down. But you can see how it can be really difficult finding the perfect braking point for that corner back there. Now, is this worth scrubbing? Maybe. So not too bad. Pretty interesting track. Definitely a little bit technical, but let's hop out of here and we will continue on to the heat race.
It's time now for the final 450.
All right, heat race. Let's see what we can do. Gate pick doesn't matter too much, but we want a decent drive into the first corner. So let's go a little wide. That's a mistake I made last weekend or last episode. All right, 5 seconds for this head start. Man, there's trash all over the runway. What the hell? You see that? The straightaway had all that trash all over it. It wasn't just like tear-offs or anything. That's kind of weird. All right, top right timer, 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Luckily, the heat race, we're close enough. We catch the tail end of this pack real fast. Ooh, actually went through him. Case there. That's all right. Look at this group. Oh, man. If only we could do that in the heat race, or sorry, in the main. We'd be in great shape, but everybody spreads out by the time we catch them in the main, I assume. This is a great test for us to see where we can make up time. That was sketchy. I shouldn't have tried to scrub that. That was dumb of me. But this is great. What a great test to see how we fare against these guys in general. Definitely catch some guys through those whoops. Now, and in that corner, this straightaway. Dude, we just passed like 6 people right there. Now again, that corner, I almost need to just deal with it and hit it a little slow, and that'll be one of my more difficult points on the track, I think. But you can tell, at times, these guys fly on these technical tracks, which is great, especially when I have them on the hardest difficulty. But it's just funny because it's inconsistent. Some tracks, they're really good. Other tracks, they're not. Something to just deal with, honestly. I wish you could triple in there. A little ugly, but we'll get through this as long as we get the triple out. Get lined up for this triple. So obviously, things are looking pretty decent from that start. But again, when you do 10 seconds in a main, it's like we're not catching those guys for another 5 seconds minimum. So a lot of times we're catching them like 4 corners in, and they're spread out a little bit by then, so you can't pass half the field in one section. It just isn't possible. So just something to keep in mind. But we are pulling on them, and we're not riding that great, so let's try to put in some good laps and get a good idea of the speed we have here. Just try to ride clean, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to scrub through here, to be honest. I don't know if it's really worth it. OJ that, so that's what I don't want to do. That's going to cost time for sure. Got to get that. Every single line, you really have to hit perfect if we're going to try to have a good finish here in the main. Little OJ there. I usually like hitting corners in first gear, but I think on this track, just the way some of these bowls are, I mean, look at this. I'm going to hit this in third. Little bog, but it's nice because it sets us up. 4th gear, click 5th down the straightaway. Nice on the brakes. Try to hit our lines. It's what it's all about, which is really cool with this game. I think with it being a little more of an arcade type game, you wouldn't think you'd have that type of precision that you really need to have. You'd think you could kind of just bounce through things, and I know a lot of people may think that because you can get away with some cases and stuff in this game, but really, if you want to put in fast laps and be super competitive, it's pretty cool to be able to hit those difficult lines. Something I wouldn't have thought. I love it. I love it when you have a track where it's like, okay, I've got this difficult spot that I have to be nice and patient with, or whatever. I need to really focus on hitting the correct line through there. That's when I have fun in a game. So let's try something here. Slow up for this. I don't think it's much faster. I think we may as well just launch into those whoops. So again, 5th. Trying to be nice and precise, but again, I haven't quite figured out the breaking point. I'm looking at like tough blocks left and right to kind of find a spot to look for to start braking, but haven't been able to find anything yet. All right, heat race win, and we pulled away. That's a great setup. Now we just got to see what we can do in this main event with hopefully a 10-second head start. We pulled 10 seconds on that guy. Holy crap. Now that doesn't have all of the difficult or the heavy hitters, the top guys in here. But it's going to be really interesting to see what we can do in this main event. I think we can make something happen here. So let's hop right on in, and I'll be crossing my fingers, I think. Alright, here we are, main event. Let's see what we can do here. Definitely going to be a challenge, but man, I am having so much fun with this series. It's so fun having battles coming through the back of the pack with all of these top real riders. Didn't think I'd be having this much fun with it, but I'm pumped. So anyway, we're doing 9 seconds this time, and the whole reason is the tough blocks are coming up in the first corner. I actually just tried a 9 seconds and I crashed as well. Oh, see, we just hit one. Not that one on the outside, but the one that's like coming up out of the ground. Kicks us sideways. Super sketchy there, but 9, you can barely skate through there with a little hit. So it is what it is, but let's focus in here and see what we can do. Catch the back of this pack. And really, we need to win really, really badly. Off track there, but it actually worked out okay. Get a scrub on that second triple, 4th gear. Stay to the outside. Again, to the outside, the AI's going inside through there every time. 4th gear, we're taking inside here. Maybe not, maybe not. This is one of our fastest points on the track against the AI. 5th gear, I'm actually going to go outside here. Yep, there's crashes in that corner. Super sketchy corner when everyone's going to that inside. It's high speed. That worked out beautifully. 10th place, actually 11th place at the end of the first lap, so not too shabby. Screwed that section up. Man, it's the little things that are really going to matter here. See if we can get a Lessie. My least favorite rider out of everyone to ever ride motocross. Nice. Some good lines there. I let off a little bit so we could try to get a nice triple out. Actually, a bit of a case still. Scrub. Hopefully that buys us a little bit of time. Sketchy landing, though. Ooh, almost went off track. 4th gear here. This is that crucial part of the lap for us here. Jump into the whoops, click 4th. Yes, we're going to get both of those guys. 3rd gear, get that power down, click 4th midair. 5th. Oh, good thing we tried the outside again. I knew it. Those guys were so close to each other. It just so happens they ended up wadding it. Pretty ugly over the over-under, but hey, we're in 4th place already, fellas. Looks like we're going to have 3 laps to go because we have 40 seconds left, and then it's +2. So let's focus in here. This last chunk is really going to matter. I can taste a win, fellas. I can taste it. Again, we need it. Hopefully you guys have been watching the whole series. We've been fighting pretty hard to try to get this win. Long championship, but man, we can't be getting 4th every damn time. I think 4th is our best in a main so far. Again, this is our fastest part. Jump into the whoops, 4th gear. Dungy's out front, which is good because he had a rough weekend last weekend. Like he had like a 13th last weekend. So, oh, and he's down. This corner is proving to really screw the AI. It says 2 to go right now, so I'm not sure if this will be last lap. We'll have to look. Easy to screw up that section before the finish. Final lap and we're on the leader. Come on. I can smell this win. I think we're going to have to really focus on that one section where we're killing it. Oh, we're getting a pretty good line through here. Oh, OJ, no. Screwed up that triple out. It is what it is. Try to get a scrub here. Now let's just try to get a good setup for this next section here. He's moving. This is where it's all about. We got to hit this nice and clean here. 2nd gear, jump into the whoops. 4th to the inside. Oh, barely in front of him, but they're quick through here. I can hear him right behind us. We're going for this inside. Hopefully he doesn't try to dive bomb us here. Nice and tidy. Beautiful. Same thing here. I'm going to hug the inside. Yes, we still got the table over. Little clip. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. We're not going to get this triple. Yes, yes, we got the win. Not too bad. I expected that track to be a little more difficult, but we ended up coming through with the win. Whew, first one of the season. Not too shabby. Let's see. Reed, Baggett, Muscan. So Muscan, I believe, is like second in the championship, and the other guy's Anderson, and they both had not great finishes, so that's sweet. Reed got third. That's cool. Reed with the podium. Yeah. K-Rock. There we go. Reed far right. It's a shame he's not on the Husky like he is right now. That'd be cool to see. All right. Holy crap. We just came to the top of the board. I never thought that would have happened. So we are leading the points right now. That is awesome. 121 points. We're leading by one. Anderson, Muskin, Dungy, Baggett. So those are the guys we really need to watch out for. Obviously, Anderson and Muskin are going to be the ones that we cannot let them beat us on the next round. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. I know I'm having a ton of fun making them. And hopefully you guys will be around for the next round. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.